scratchiness. I mean, in the Indian bowling, I mean, you would have expected Indian bowling to just bundle out the Hong Kong the team just about would have probably not gone the distance, but then again it did. Arshdeep Singh and Avesh Khan, the two young pacers, both of them went for over 10 runs per over. Not something, not ideal heading into a super 4 kind of a situation, Akash.
Yes, see, these two guys have been around with the Indian team for a long time now. I mean, it is a third series on the trot for them, and the way their careers took off. Though Arshdeep had, I mean, he was a notch higher than Avesh Khan, but today both were on the same page. And sometimes I feel, I mean, really I feel for Avesh Khan because he has, I mean, traveled those hard yards in the IPL. He has performed so well. He has taken wickets, has been the topmost wicket taker of a season. And now when he is coming into the international scene, that charm has gone somewhere. Because even Rohit Sharma knows that there is a problem with Avesh Khan, but I mean, give credit to Rohit Sharma's captaincy and the manner with which he manages his play. He knows that Avesh Khan will go for runs, but he still uses him in such a way that even if he is giving runs, he can take a wicket. And you must agree with me, like Avesh Khan has a knack of taking wickets when he is least expected. You know, वो अचानक से विकेट ले लेगा and at that time you will say यार ये क्या bowling कर रहा है. But after taking that wicket, he should maintain that rhythm. But that's the point where he lacks. And Arshdeep, I don't know what was the problem with him, because at the point when Virat Kohli hadn't given much runs, these two has leaked runs like anything, especially the last 2 overs. They were 16-17 runs were common. I mean, both 16-17 odd runs were given by both of them in the last those 2 overs. So yes, the issue is there, concern is there, and team management, since there is no Jasprit Bumrah and no Mohammad Shami, they have to take that kind of responsibility when trust is shown on them. And Bhuvneshwar Kumar is already there to lead, and he also need to groom these two guys so that they can come up stronger in the next game.
I mean, you put it very aptly that, I mean, in the absence of Mohammad Shami and Jasprit Bumrah, it's an opportunity for these two guys to really stake a claim. And look, I mean, we've been talking about this Asia Cup being a template kind of a thing set for the T20 World Cup. And once Jasprit Bumrah comes back, or maybe Shami comes back into the reckoning, there's probably one spot there. I mean, you have a Deepak Chahar also, who's not part of this squad. He'll vie for a place there. Bhuvneshwar is already there. So Avesh Khan and Arshdeep, these kind of matches, they need to put in performances, and this is like the killer kind of an instinct missing, so to speak. Aditya, I'll put this question to you. What was the case? Was it the Indian bowlers, specifically both Arshdeep and Avesh, just not clicking together that particular today, or was just the Hong Kong players just doing that extra bit? I mean, they did score a lot of runs. Ishan Ali did some fantastic hitting there. Babar Hayat, of course, we all know that how good a player he is for Hong Kong. Even for that matter, Scott McKinney also got some runs. So what was the case? I mean, Hong Kong really getting the better of the Indian bowlers, or just Indian bowlers just lacked the bite today?
Actually, before when the squad was announced, everybody was saying that why is Mohammad Shami is not there, and that's the question here. Why is Mohammad Shami not in the India's T20 scheme of things? Because you can't just play with two inexperienced bowlers. They might have played a lot of IPL matches, but international cricket is a different ball of a thing. So you just can't play with two inexperienced bowlers in a crucial match. They clicked against Pakistan because Pakistan had a reserved batting approach in the middle order.
Right.
They didn't go the fearless approach thing, or we now commonly say the baseball thing.
India tends to go, right?
So that was the case. But here in Hong Kong, the batsmen, they don't fear anything. They just know they have to score runs. They have to showcase their talent here. They are just fearless, and they showed it in the qualification stage also. So they are going to play shots. The associate teams players are going to play shots against you. That we also witnessed against Ireland. They played some fearless cricket also against India. So
Right, that is
with
true.
India have to think about their bowling attack, because Avesh Khan place is in a bit danger here. Because when Jasprit Bumrah and Harshal Patel will return, it will be Avesh Khan who will get out, and
That
then
is true. I mean, that is true. I mean, by the looks
then
of it, Avesh Khan seems to be somebody who's just going down the pecking order. And as you mentioned rightly, I mean, Harshal Patel is there, Deepak Chahar is there. There are a lot of
Deepak
Indian
Chahar is there.
bowlers there.